Hi, in today's video, we are going to use plugins. You can see previously we have about 12 plugins pre-installed. These plugins come with Bitnami virtual machine that we installed in our previous videos. You can find the link in the description. We did not activate them. Why? Because whenever you activate some excuse me, whenever you activate any plugin, there will be a new tab open for that. For example, right now you can see in setting the last option is privacy. But as soon as you enable WP WordPress mail SMTP activated, it will ask you for some setup. You can choose what setup you want to do. We can even skip this, but I prefer to go with it. Let's choose SMTP or Google instead of SMTP. Continue. I understand it will use Gmail. For that, you need to click here and generate. Select your country. Agree. Then next, you will create a project. That project will get you what you want to create an API that is required. Once you enable the API, it will give you credentials. Those credentials will be put in here. For all other emails, like Microsoft Office 365, AWS, all these will be same setting. We can close this. Now you can see previously setting was the last tab. Now we have a new WP mail tab that requires a license key. You can use some emails like 50 or 100 per day without buying it. But if you want to buy, always use premium plugins. Premium means purchased. So their source code is updated, there are no errors, they are tested and everything. You can see if you have this, you can see email logs and stuff like that. All these things they will be enabled in the pro version. Now we go back to other plugins. Now we have one active plugin and 11 inactive. Akismet anti-spam is for anti-spam. You can connect your account the way just we did for other, or you can enter manually like that. Now it is, if you go there under settings, you will find this tab. When you go there, you will see the details. It will be strict, discard, or always show and stuff like that. You can even upgrade this. Currently, we are using a non-commercial free license. We go back to plugins one by one. From active ones, we keep enabling. Excuse me. Uh, All-in-one SEO. If we activate that, we will have a whole new tab for SEO. You can see how many options are there. It will show you video, how to improve search engine optimization. Of course, you need to upgrade to pro version, and the pro version is how much? The pro version will be about 299 or 199, or basic one will be for 49. The same way we are going to enable other plugins all in one WP migration. Migration means it helps you enable the uh, site import and export. You can export the whole site, keep it as a backup. You can do these backups automated if you have a pro version. For that also you need to buy pro premium. If you get the premium version, currently, if I try to import, it will tell me there is a limit 80 MB. To make this limit unlimited, you must have a pro version or the paid version of the same. You can click here or get unlimited. They will redirect you. That is $69 per year per license for each site. If you have multiple sites, you have to get multiple licenses. You can simply click export, add export to a file. There are ton of other options you can use. Let's choose a file. It will start compiling the backup. Um, let's move to next one. Now you can see even on the dashboard there are these plugins we are enabling. They are showing their status. They are showing the news feed from their sites. Let's go back to plugin inactive ones. You can enable all of them, activate, deactivate, or delete. I will activate all of them. Activate. Yes, it will be a bit messy, but instead of going through one by one, you can see in previous one there is no favorite icon. There is a backup of 180 MB. You can simply download the backup like that and it will download. You can close it. The backup will remain under backups. Again, you can download or restore. If you try to restore, it will ask you, you need to have a paid version of this. Um, when we come back, we have a favorite icon because we enabled that plugin as well. Set Jetpack. Jetpack is the best. What is best in it? Jetpack has stats, speed optimization, protection from bot attacks, and enhanced dozens of other features. Once we go to setup, it will ask you to do certain things. Yeah, maybe because the website is not online on a web server. Yes, it says is not a private network. Jetpack can only connect to public sites. So it is a private network, sorry. They do not allow connecting to. For that, we'll use one of our dummy domains. We'll set it up. Let's go back to plugins. You can close it if you don't want to set up. You can see AMP. AMP also has a wizard, onboarding wizard. AMP is amplified mobile pages. So faster speed and beautiful looking sites. I'm a developer or tech savvy. You can choose whatever you want. So it will show you those options instead of getting you all. It's scanning our site. What are the performance improvements needed? We go with standard, recommended. It's saving, home page, stuff like this. So this is how the pages will look like on uh, the mobile. We'll finish it. If you want to make some changes, you can always go back to, I believe, yeah, there is a new tab, AMP. You can validate users. You can see the validate URLs and see the error on index files. You can either remove, they have been removed because they are not mobile friendly. So this plugin does most of your work. It will give you analytics, how many mobile phones try to access, and how see analytics. Okay, please go to the AMP project, the plugin analytics, Google Analytics. So you have to enable analytics as well. So this is how, if your plugins are enabled. Another one is TexoPress. It gives you taxonomies, or you can have different categories for different posts, stuff like that. Um, I hope we have covered all. Okay, this is Monster Insights, I believe. Yes, Monster Insights. Since we enable bunch of plugins together, you can choose business website, publisher, or e-commerce. If e-commerce, it will be, um, of course, um, it will index your products. So you can connect to Monster. We don't want to connect. We go back. Why? We go back to plugins. Click add. Whatever the feature you need, you can go there and, for example, you want security, you search that. All the security plugins will come there. like this. All-in-one security, word fence, jetpack security, I think, SiteGround security, and stuff like that. Always before installing any plugin, make sure when the plugin was last updated and how many installs and likes they have. Now you see they have 4 million plus installation active installations, and they have only less than 4,000 reviews. This one also, they have 1 million plus and they have less than 4,000. This one, Jetpack, has 5 million plus active installations and they have 4-star rating. So, but you can see this. This one is known to work well with AMP plugin. AMP means amplified mobile pages. So you can choose this. Since we already have it, it shows like this. You want e-commerce, you search e-commerce, you will get those plugins. The best plugin is universal plugin for WordPress is WooCommerce. There are many other plugins that will help you sell your product and do things like that, like this one, Dokan, and this EC with e-commerce, and many others. You can now we have installed WooCommerce. Let's activate it. There will be another setup for this. I will create a full video on how to set up e-commerce store. What are the plugins needed? For now, I'm just covering up those plugins that came with it, that came with the installation we did previously. So mostly these are default by Bitnami default plugins. These are the ones that come. I just installed WooCommerce Extra. I hope you like the video. See